Can you see it? Go to the left. You just need the light for your fries.
Huh?
You should need the light for your fries or you need it for burgers.
Thinking of the times we had, memories shadow like canvas. Looking at a photograph, looking at a photograph. Scared through your legs, light from my flash. Can't make sense, I know you're too attached.
I got changed the size.
I know they hate me back. Call me,
Who in the hell?
I know you're still mad. I'm stuck on power, I don't mean to be the villain, but I'd rather you be.
Now, that's what I don't even know what to do.
You might have to. Because I had to change this size.
What?
I had to change my player's size.
You go back and do it.
Yeah, get ready. That's it, ready.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
I'm trying to set up a game and set your team up.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp on the court too.
You going to do something.
Little boy growing up with no daddy like little boy running out the track, got me faster. Moving on my wall, baby. All my feelings out up on the floor, not excited. Feeling of it comes me fast. Feeling burned off this whole canvas.
Damn, nigga. 7-7. You play too much.
7-1. He's 7-1 now. What you talking about?
You had him at 7. Oh, it's now. What you had him at 7-7 for? I hit started. Yeah.
Memories shining like the glass. Looking at a photograph. Looking at a photograph. Feeling of it comes me fast. Feeling beyond all this photograph.
Don't rush.
Looking at a photograph.
All start seeing.
Thinking of the times we had. Memories shining like the glass. Looking at a photograph.
I love you. Yes, we spit up.
Hey, I want all the bags, I want all the bags. Any disrespect.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. And you can feel the anticipation build it. The NBA playoffs continue.
Can you click mine?
Yeah, click yours.
Hold up. Go again.
Beat your ass.
I was getting ready to beat you. That's the second. No, that's the second time we went blink like that. You remember I said, "What the?" Huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did to me earlier.
Kevin, thanks.
Make sure you ain't cheating on me.
Everything stayed the same. So we didn't ever save it or nothing. We just paused it.
So among the league.
Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Miller is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Durant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Big Smooth in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, you've got Champ. The franchise is out there with Rose. Then it's Kareem. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. That one goes. Counting. Big Smooth got the first basket of the game for Brooklyn. Outside Rose. Cans it from downtown.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Now here's Durant. To the paint. Antetokounmpo passes to Miller. 3-pointer. 6 to triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Well, it seems like you're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Durant's back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn.
Yeah, you talking with 3.
We're just about a minute into the first quarter.
Thank you.
Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Fast break, here they come. And here's Rose outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rose has got 6.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers, and stolen by Lillard. And here we go, Brooklyn fast break. The Nets working the ball around now. At Giannis. And it's
What do you think this is?
stolen by Durant.
I still ain't even mean.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets.
Yeah. Really?
Giannis high post.
Charge.
There's the call. That
Got him.
is his first foul.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body
Got
and
him.
take the charge.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Yeah.
And bringing that
Guess what?
postseason intensity
I ain't gonna
is so
start.
key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pocket 6. A shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They easily took Thursday's game.
And really showed their depth when they needed
Ah,
it
you-
most. On
you
the
just made me
road,
mad
having
with
to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching
Now you have to
all
deal with it.
kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Miller with a wide open look. And the jumper off target to finish the break. Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And the wide open shot from Rose. Offensive rebound. Now the pass to the
Dang it.
The feed to Lillard.
I caught it right when you went to
There's Big Smooth. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really, the defense fouled there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what we need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Here's Champ. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rose. And again, no good by the Clippers. Nets leading by 3. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the change.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Here's the franchise, defended by Durant.
They're getting cold in here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
The improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. LeBron, he's checked in front of Kumbo.
If this missed,
Bryant comes in for Derrick Rose. And D'Angelo Russell sub in for the franchise. Josh Richardson's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Lillard.
LeBron stretching out the defense now, starting to get in the three-point rhythm.
Pass to Antetokounmpo over LeBron, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, you got back.
It's on LeBron James. For that shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Anthony Towns checked in for Los Angeles. Love comes in for comes in for Kevin
Hey,
Durant.
guess what?
Towns, the pass to Love. Launches
Oh,
the
with the
3,
fadeaway.
and it's
Dang
Bryant.
it.
Brooklyn leading by
Do
4.
it.
Here's Richardson. The slam dunk by
That wasn't
Richardson.
even a dunk. That was a toss
Richardson doing
up.
a great job in transition.
Then you
His
hung
good
on the
speed
wing.
that time accelerates in the open floor.
Outside Bryant. Takes a 3.
That's all.
Not going to go that
Come
time. And it's the
on.
Nets taking it the other way.
Screw you.
You know,
If this shit, that's
wide
me.
open look for Irving. And again, Brooklyn with
Dude,
the
this
triple.
beat. You know what's
And
screw.
that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Bryant. To the middle. Here's Russell. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting just about anywhere.
Irving drives in.
Yeah, you better pass. That's why you add.
And here's Towns. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I love that.
Even though
Yeah, you guys.
he's
Yeah,
still
you
looking
knew he was
to be
coming.
spectacular.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
All right, now you want to do it. All right, now you want to do it.
To the rim.
All right, now you want to do it. All right, that's what we're
Oh,
doing.
you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he
Guess what?
didn't put a little something extra on that one. It's going by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving kicks to Richardson. Harris to get free. And
Dude,
there's
he just
Richardson. That's
did
good on the assist by Irving.
Nice job by Richardson getting to the inside. High percentage play to the basket.
And Jordan sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Mama told her to
Butler
come back down.
Butler comes in for Kyrie Irving.
Mama told her to come back.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers
Move.
able to retain possession here. And now let's get you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. As you look at the Beast, leading the league in field goal percentage, he always makes good looks. And of course, Jimmy Butler down a few spots.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason. And the defense not making things easy for them.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field
Ah, they down. That should be my point.
All time here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up.
You heard what I said.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
In the refrigerator. And look, open the door and look under the refrigerator.
No, look right down the shelf.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And 101 left in the first quarter. Russell against Richardson.
Just 8. You get out of strike.
And here's James
That's why
outside.
you didn't get a
It's good from long range. James has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers.
This has been proven. It's a scientific fact. It's hard to stop LeBron James from scoring.
Man, they are just living at the line.
The Nets have made 4 free throws from the line in this chance. And he knocks
You
down
missed
the
the
first.
second.
So much inside of Josh Richardson that is yet to be tapped into. An athletic shooting guard who can play both ends of the floor.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here's James. He has 6. Here's
In the one.
one more.
And the one.
And Bryant just plays without fear. If he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
What's up? Shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
What?
35 seconds left to play in the first. Richardson the pass to Barkley. Lets it go from 11. And
don't matter though.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8-point game. Kobe, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Richardson.
His poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now.
I'll hear me mad again. Dude, if you don't quit trying to
win. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
So as we end the first quarter, double-digit ball game. It's the Nets.
I can get it over your
Building back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown.
That should have been a whole power. Come on, Daddy.
And earlier we checked in with Nba2k20, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors back in 2019.
And the one.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
That's what.
And it's time for more of the NBA
Bro,
finals
I
on
think now you
2K
switch
Sports.
on player.
And taking a look at the next performance.
They are playing like, yo,
you
you switch my.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit.
Okay, these stars are
on the court right now. Second quarter starting for the Nets. Clint Capella is out there with Davis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Josh Richardson. And it's Barkley in at the 3 spot. And stolen by Butler. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it.
He almost got the
defense is about consistency. Jimmy Butler knows this.
He got the one
ball handler to slip up.
Bro, franchise Richardson cover. Some solid defense from Butler.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their
Yeah,
best
he's
option
one to
offensively as they try to get back in this game.
I know who's going to
down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
The franchise passes to Nba2k20. Here's the franchise.
Are y'all really trying to double team me?
Back to Nba2k20.
And I really just shot that with him.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Thank God, you know.
A slight edge on the boards, but it just feels.
Watch him.
Right wing. Barkley dishes to Davis. Butler from outside.
That's all.
And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Butler's got 5.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The Clippers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. So for the Clippers, Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Chance subbed in for Kevin Love. And a new group in for the Nets. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Capella. Kevin Durant comes in for Barkley. Miller's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Damian Lillard checked in for Richardson.
With that unique ability to absorb contact on the drive and not let it affect the shot. Durant proving once again how tough a guy he can be.
Here's Champ. Hammering it in.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And brilliant throwdown.
And how you do that to me, I'm going to make sure I
a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you're coaching right now, trying to put this one away.
And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Oh, that's blocked. And the
English
grabbed the miss.
That's
put jump into my head.
Pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a
did him.
On the shot, it sends him to the line.
I thought he was going to go where
watching
the
Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there. I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Yeah.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Davis, and Irving subbed in for Miller. And Rose drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Ain't going to do it to me.
Irving passes to Jordan.
Yeah, shoot it. I dare you.
Irving against Rose. That's tipped.
I told you I dare you. Guess what?
Right side, Antetokounmpo. The franchise. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This story in the second quarter much different than
That's
the
what
one
the
in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And the first time out called of the game for.
So if it was you, they had to be with your guys.
Good, bad, or indifferent.
My goals like some goals.
Adjustments to make throughout
That can take a lot of time.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Condo's little butt down champ.
And he makes the first.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close.
And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shoot. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Kyrie Irving is second. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Uncovered.
That
one no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance.
That's how you heard him last time.
The Clippers shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game. The first one falls.
His body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
He hits both from the stripe. Brooklyn leading by 14. And here they go. Here's Jordan.
Oh, that's luck.
That was luck. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, like they said.
With lots of years behind him. DeAndre Jordan locked in shooting that mid-range shot. That's a rarity. It feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Slam dunk by Irving.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Brooklyn's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. The tripod. That was huge.
You know what? I got you.
Look, DeAndre Jordan and the rim, those two are best friends.
Clippers trail by 17 and stolen by Jordan. And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Russell in for the franchise. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Lillard outside.
Dude, these are low.
3 for 5 from the field.
They are just killing them on the interior.
James kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Rose outside. Big Smooth got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Nets leading by 19 points. Here's Irving. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one.
That's a freaking... You're cheating.
Big Smooth the pass to Jordan.
Shoot it, dude.
Irving lines him. And contact. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
No, dude, they better overdo this BS.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta effort being put in to review.
I didn't even click that.
And the game continues.
Did I miss it?
Zion Williamson's checked in for the Clippers. Then for the Nets, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Big Smooth. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Lillard. Here's James. And he can one to go. He'll go to the line for two.
I don't think anybody guards LeBron without just like that. It's a matter of him convincing the referees it's enough contact.
The Clippers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And both free throws good for LeBron. 1:36 left in the first half of basketball. Giannis dishes to Jordan.
Yeah, that's been nice.
Abdul-Jabbar's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Yeah. The Clippers have an exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 of 10.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
One-on-one here.
I ain't with that.
Time for some consideration in the passing category.
Screw you.
Get somebody else going.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
That's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Rose. And it's Russell in the corner. Back to Rose. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys.
Turn up.
First quarter.
Bro, I quit. I quit. They are giving you my point. This is BS.
Get the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Williams.
That's a guilty.
That was
defensive stalwart crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
I told you, I had a talk with my players. They didn't play. I told them they was all 5 for life.
Mine is
23 seconds left to play in the first half. And James throws
James Bell's going to the reserve if you don't play correctly.
So when it's in his hand and he's the one doing
Coach is next in the middle of the season.
Even at a power finish.
Ain't playing.
Stopping Kyrie on the drive right there, getting to the
Guess
basket.
what?
If you can't go get another coach from another team.
And I will.
And the dunk by James.
Ooh, the one-hand
You can't get a coach that's already
somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Guess
They
what?
got the entire bench up right there as they saw that, and out of their chairs.
And your dude can't jump that high.
Feels like he's taking nothing but shots he knows he's going to knock down. Kyrie playing sharp here.
Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
On its way is Irving for 2. And good got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
Can't drift back on Kyrie when he's handling the ball like that.
That's like me. I'm coming up playing like they're pushing all y'all fired.
Thank you, David. And
I better hope I don't fire in the middle of the season.
Halftime.
Nah.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime.
That's what all of them going to be on reserve. I'm going to bring pink for
Well,
the
you
crowd.
will not find an empty seat
From the
here tonight.
crowd.
Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson.
Like they did that one time.
O'Neal, you looking for an empty seat?
We the game was like we double overtime. You know, the plays got
They
tied.
already
They
have
behind him.
And now they're looking to go up 2-0
You don't
in this
remember that?
championship series. Just a dominant.
We was at DC.
That about
Where's
wraps it up.
the
Time now for the second half of the game.
Yeah, you do. You know you do.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
It's just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Williamson
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
You know, I saw the booth. Yeah, right.
and stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Russell's running, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He was killing
He earned
himself.
his money on that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And it's the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
Take the catch. Oh,
Here's Irving, and Irving throws it down.
I know I didn't hear him
Love
catch.
seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
They get it again. Kicks it out to James. Second chance shot. A shot that time,
Can I get
not on target. The Nets go the other way with it. 22 is their biggest lead. And good
Dude,
that time.
This is
Nick Smith
cool.
got 6 points.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see
Gotta
everybody.
get fouled,
The
man.
guys on the
Guess what?
bench, they're fired up.
Here's James.
Ah, this is freaking cheating,
A guy like
dude.
Giannis with his length, gonna throw it away.
Miller, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
What?
And foul
This
on the
is
shot. He'll
gold.
shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. No good on that one. Let's
Bottom up.
for Irving. And the second free throw, good. Clippers trail by 20.
Hello.
You think wasn't
Yeah, because she stole the other one, so she'll be all right. Tell her to bring her ass here.
Dude, that's
LeBron is
cheating.
doubled.
Dude, that's cheating.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has
You
possession.
pausing it.
Turn up when you see me in the
And now another
middle.
look
No,
at
you
the
paused in the middle.
one-on-one.
Playground's already down.
Oh!
And you got to take your defense up a notch in the
Get your ass
playoffs.
up
He
there.
takes it up about 3 notches
Now.
on that block.
Shut up.
Hey,
That's all you're going to get.
And the Nets with possession here. Brooklyn leading by 20. On T.
that hits you, you are.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Nets making a change here. Barkley's checked in. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And oh boy, a lot of
James
times
is not
but he
getting
gets
to the
called
rim
and
no
shoot
more.
two.
Yeah, easy call.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going
Bring
4
that
for
bully
4.
in here. I got something for that bully ball him on the bench.
And both free throws, good for James.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Durant. Here's
Dude, that's
Barkley.
you know.
It's
Get him, Bart!
Sweet pump fake to free
I-
D. Barkley's
I
got
cheat
it.
that,
They have
dude.
been
They
more
cheating.
dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here's LeBron
That's how-
outside.
You tried to
They
get
get it
me.
back. The shot will not
I screw you.
by himself.
Nah, they cheating, dude. I'm done.
Well,
It's
KD, an
freaking
awesome job there, just sharing the rock with
And
his
for one,
teammates.
The
That was
Clippers are
called
gone
foul
now.
on
One
the fast
assist in the
break.
field in the third
no,
quarter.
dude, that's a
Not how
whole
they
freaking
pictured that
foul.
pass started.
What the
Kobe's
fool?
shot is off. Nets leading by 22.
What?
They call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Towns, he's checked in for the Clippers. The franchise comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Then for
Get
the
rid of
Nets,
that dead weight.
Capella comes in for Big Smooth. And it's Butler in for Miller.
Hey,
Capella
what the?
with
That's
this foul
cheating,
guarded
dude.
by Towns. And the
Nah, dude, I'm
Capella.
done, dude. It's
Offensively,
cheating, bro.
defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Clearly a foul.
That was no damn foul.
And the first one, Antetokounmpo's checked in for James. Good on both. Now here's Durant. He has 7. He dishes it to Lillard.
Dude,
Throws it down.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things off. Goes back up.
dude, that's a freaking.
They shoot again. And Williamson with the layup.
My man take off like
harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance
See,
opportunities again and again.
And this has been a great
Yeah,
job of just
you
getting
because I changed. I told them.
Nah, you changed your player.
Change who? I got the same damn players. I just got
Durant ain't no all A's.
Here's the franchise, defended by Barkley.
Dude, this is freaking.
And it's
That is you. That ain't got nothing to do with my player.
That is for them in rebounding after that one.
Wild transition. Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
And Los Angeles guys,
My guys,
22% overall right now.
Yo, me Barkley.
How you go baby? Explosive.
That was pretty good. He just
Like, I had
has
to see
an
that.
effortless neck for getting inside. Lillard from
That's
outside.
bad, not dude.
A second chance effort.
See,
Barkley,
this is
and
BS,
that's good.
dude. No.
Barkley's got 12 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart.
What the
Right
rule,
now,
dude?
especially on the interior.
Nah, dude, that better not go.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Williamson finds Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
The awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up
I
in
just turn
Zion's
around
play.
in a minute and punch on the nose. It's gonna be all right.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. The long distance.
Yeah, better.
Oh, and then what you say? Oh,
I'm gonna figure it.
I told you I learned something from you. Beat me, you would beat my team up. I learned something. I changed the way I have to
14
play
points
the
for
game.
him.
You start beating my
Obviously, his
players up.
momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
I always want to say somebody cheat.
Dude, ain't no free way, dude.
Right now,
That's
Jimmy is
You
playing
think you're
head up, attacking,
And I got you.
relentless.
I changed. I got rid of those slow people.
29% since the break. Here's the franchise. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You bastard.
The franchise has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. A little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Wow, you remember talk fucking to me earlier.
Be quiet.
All that, I'm gonna whip your ass. I'm gonna make you retire. All that.
Jordan, he's checked in
Oh,
for
you still
Capella.
talking.
Anthony Davis comes in for Barkley. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Lillard.
He loved the
Hey,
up
Rich.
that wide open jumper.
Okay, I was gonna say, you know, you better do something.
He's
You
got a
bring it
clear
good.
path. And the dunk
Nah,
by
that
Jordan.
wasn't even no dunk. That's a whole miss,
Richardson, they're
dude.
always active on the
Say
defensive
what
end, using his length and constantly prowling
Oh,
the
man.
field.
Double.
Dude, that's a freaking foul, dude.
And with the success they've had,
Dare
rebounding
you.
basketball,
Yeah, run it.
they're
I
right
dare
where
you
you'd
run it.
expect them to be firmly in the driver's seat.
Laid in with a nice
Yeah,
touch
because
off the
freaking
glass.
cheat. Because, dude, no Jordan. All A's.
Man, this would be a different
Cheat.
ballgame if they
Talking
didn't
about-
have
No, you know what? When I get done, I'm going to tell you what roster. And I know how.
My roster.
Nah.
How you worry about my roster?
Nah,
The same
dude.
roster
No.
from last season.
No,
He gets that
You
good
changed
job.
your
He's got
team like a
5-12.
dumb ass.
no.
You be changing like you be changing like you keep changing stuff. When you have a good season, you go in and change it. I just make corrections.
Jordan against Towns. And the rejection by Towns.
Quit holding me, you little.
You notice there's some people missing on my team that's still on my team. I don't play everybody like you try to. Like,
Get off me.
Guys there from Towns finds a hole in the defense
No, what I
and
did,
exploits
I
it there
told you.
with a nice find.
Richardson
Yeah,
gets a
you
wide
scared
open
to go
look.
to the line.
A putback.
And that's a whole offensive interference,
And
dude.
one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offense.
See, this is bull, dude.
That is you. That has nothing to do
Nah,
with
dude.
enough to cause
That's
him
bull.
to miss a shot that's in that close.
Sweet.
Richardson
I miss cricket crib, dude. Be
The
quiet.
attacking
No,
mentality of
it ain't no
Richardson
freaking.
right now.
I see how the game getting ready to go,
How
dude.
tough
No.
a cover he
Now
can
you
be.
gonna play the game like the game don't like you.
And there's
That's
the
No.
And he just elevates and powers
I know
it
you're
in
weak.
for one hand.
textbook.
Nice.
That one drops.
Nah, dude.
And so it's
Ain't no weak. Nah, dude. Ain't no freaking
for the
weakness.
32.
No. You changed stuff, dude.
Change what?
Dude, you know you did.
What did I
Freaking
change?
dude. Nah,
Dude,
dude.
you
cheating.
always say somebody changed them when you lose.
Nah, dude.
Just take ass whooping like a man.
Nah, dude. You know you did.
What did I cheat? What did I change?
No, dude. I don't want to hear it.
Character,
anymore.
you
I don't even want to hear it.
it.
anymore.
Just take our ass
Nah, I don't want to
You
hear it.
talk
anymore.
shit.
I don't
You
want to hear it
beat
anymore.
me.
I don't want to hear it no more, dude.
I'm ready on Facebook
Nah,
Live.
dude.
You look live and talk funky.
Nah, dude. I don't want to hear it no more.
Nah, you embarrassed. What the hell you doing?
I don't want to hear it no more, dude.
You the one when they got some rough.
Quit
Quit trying to play with my players. and get
Nah,
your-
dude. I don't want to hear it no more.
Fella here showing us
But ain't nobody on your team know all eight.
been the setup.
Dude, I got
Passing
all
for the team,
No, you
stars.
don't,
becoming
dude.
contagious this time
I
involving
go
the big.
right now on.
Who on my team? Okay, let's do this. Who on my team not all
Dude,
star?
I can pull it up on my phone right
Who's
now.
not all star?
None of them.
You stupid.
Only one on there is and that's the mosquito looking at it. Come on, dude.
The all star.
Come on, dude. Yeah,
Nah,
nah, dude.
guys make all stars.
Nah, dude.
You said Kyrie Irving is not all star. You said that Davis not all star.
Nah.
You got all stars on your team. Nigga, shut up. You got the all-time great, 2 all-time
In
great
the
players
game,
on
so
your
he's
team.
outstanding.
You just don't know how to
Yeah.
use
issue when he
Yeah,
wants
how many think they been hitting on?
And you got to know how to use them. You got MVP. Russell's the
Clippers
MVP.
ball. Here's Champ.
Yeah. You got a guy on your team that you didn't change that hit freaking
And that
90
one
points.
And that's not nearly
Yeah,
the
you
kind
could've gone
of
with
defense
it.
Nah,
that
yeah,
share
bro.
his ability from scoring.
Kevin Love, all-star. Rose, you try to go and get my player. That's what you messed up on.
Davis kicks the
Keep
middle.
doing that.
Nah, dude. No.
Harris passes to
I'm going to go
Irving.
get your player to beat you with. That's what you
Shot
said.
opportunity.
You don't know.
Michael
You
Jordan
don't even
grabs
realize
the miss.
where I got
The
rid of
Clippers
Rose.
shooting just 39%
You
from the
can
field.
see what he
Struggling
did
to
to
find
you in that
net.
other game. If you notice, if I got rid of him, there's more reason.
Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Rose
And
is
he
like
comes up with the deuce.
he goes
Assists
in the
like
spurts.
that have typified their effort today. Terrific
You got
ball
you got
Westbrook. And
See, that should have been a whole foul, dude.
there's the steal.
Nah, you blocked that off the rim, and that should have been a
It's a
good
dunk.
shot. Nah, dude. You can't hit that on the rim going in the net.
of shooting the basketball.
No,
He'll bring them right back into this game.
There's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Love
I
the
dare you
aggressive
to
play
come
right
around
there
and
from
You
Kyrie
got
when he
Chuck,
gets
you
into
got
the paint.
oh,
Determines
let's
the
be
score.
real.
But for
That's what you were saying. You got the top 10 out of the top 10
Who?
scorers in America,
Who?
in the world, in the league history. You got them on your team.
Oh, wow.
Jordan,
Jordan.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, LeBron James.
No.
You do got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's your center.
No.
You got 4 of the top 10 players in the country, in the world.
First one falls for him. And the Clippers
They not
making a
all
change.
easy.
And
They
Victor
are.
Jones checked
No, they're
in.
not.
Look,
And then
Westbrook, A+.
Big smooth.
Green,
For
look.
Jordan.
Hey,
Michael Jordan,
To
Derrick
keep
Rose.
up.
Derrick Rose. All your players are all A's. Ain't no way.
I
Limit,
took my
no.
players.
No
They
way.
all
Limit.
A's in the paint. They're not all A's. That's just in different areas where they strong at.
Jordan, the pass to Rose. Here's the 3. It's hauled in
And
by
my players
Harris.
are not all A's.
Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
They only
Rose
show
gets
what
to
they
Jordan.
top at.
Hits the
Like Jordan, all A's. Kevin Love, all A's.
I think
It
the
ain't
best way
showing
to
that.
succeed
They
is
showing
to
what
get
they
him
good
to
Yeah,
at.
Mike is always.
Look, I got an F up there. What are you talking about? Just if you gonna say something.
Passes it to Miller. over Westbrook.
Watch.
Miller's
Stop. Go back. No, don't move. I'm gonna let you see. So I'm gonna show you that. Go back and look at Jabbar. He has an F in 3-point. They only show A's in what they good at. So why would you shoot, like you said, why would I shoot a 3-pointer with Jabbar? You wouldn't.
Kicks it to Jordan.
Jordan, all A's. They telling you
And
where
the
they at
call
right
will be
now.
against Harris.
Look, you
This is
want
his
this
first
time
foul
out.
of
You
the
got the
game.
same player.
Williamson is checked
You
in
got all
for
of
Kevin
that.
Love. And then
Just your ass.
for Brooklyn,
I
Barkley
told
is
you I'm
checking for
changing my
Harris.
team up.
And it's Damian Lillard in for
Then
Irving.
I got rid
Here's
of
Jordan.
I got rid
And
of
he gets
so
over
it's all team. I got people on the
coming up.
bench.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players
None
around
of
him
them
better mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
You the one that picked out
And it's
the
Lillard with the
Steelers,
ball.
bro. I
Here's it
didn't
up
even
for
know
Brooklyn.
about it. I don't even know why you did that.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball and finished off by Rose.
I
don't think the timing could have been any better as
I don't
Russell
have any
Westbrook
3-point
does
shooters
a
right
great
yet.
job of taking advantage
I
of
got
the defense.
So y'all,
I got people that could shoot three, right?
Out to Miller. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
you have
Shoots
people
the
who don't even need to hit
There's
threes,
Miller.
shooting
Good.
threes.
That's
What the
a
heck?
assist by Giannis. And that's now 10
Reggie
points
Miller,
for
one of
Lights
the
Out.
best 3-point shooters in
Defensively, you
history.
can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down.
They're like, nah, why would I shoot a 3-point with
Teachable
Barkley?
moment there.
Yeah,
Lapses
it's a
like
three-point
this,
shooter.
backbreakers.
Capitalize.
I in this right here, watch.
What? What? They tell me what they good at. What?
Dude,
Free throws. There ain't no 3-pointers in there. I ain't shooting threes like
Irving.
Irving is a 3-point shooter. He beat what Golden State with it. Literally was a 3-point shooter. He was blowing James in the
Can't
night.
compare it.
You
See
winning
that?
all of them.
No, I'm not.
The only one you ain't winning is because you losing right now. That's total game. We both you losing. Look how many 3-pointers you done took. You the one that's you controlling.
No.
You the real player.
Rising on the air, grinding out points.
You done shot 32 threes to
That's why
my.
you can't
I don't
afford to
shoot
just
threes like you.
turn
I
it
shoot
over
them,
to him
but I don't
because
shoot
he's
them
going
with
to
everybody.
do
You
stuff
shoot
like
them with
that to
everybody on
make
your
you
damn
pay.
team.
Just
Look,
right down the throat.
Jordan's shot is off.
Jordan,
Brooklyn's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight.
Dude,
They're
I'm
6
just
and 9 overall.
No.
Here's Big Smooth. The lead pass
You are
is put
hitting
in just the right spot.
If you look at career,
And my credit player haven't hit one freaking three.
That's a
Your credit
really
player
jump
got
off the
5.
page at you.
Your credit
That's
player
the
is the leading scorer of the game.
He's a creative
That should have been a whole
playmaker when
freaking
he did.
battle.
Fast break. Here we go.
That was a credit player he just tried to dunk.
Pull up Jay.
No credit player can
He
do
gets
that.
hauled in by Los Angeles.
Every time my credit player does
Your
that,
credit
it's a
player
foul.
is killing me.
Still
For
has
goddamn.
Screw your little tail. Sorry, your little
Goes
clump
on the
tail.
attack.
That's what Rose is good at. You gotta figure out. Keep telling. You try to play. You make this
Dare
play.
you to run in this paint. I promise
Rose
you.
against Lillard. Solid shot from the
Yeah,
distance of about 14
all in
feet.
the paint though.
He's got
Yeah,
knocked
you
out
know.
if you give
Well,
it
I
to
would
him.
keep running down that way. You got
Yeah,
the all lane. You
Defense
the
also
block
looking
team.
to
That means
feed
this.
the
Yeah, boy,
hustle
yeah.
I'm a
is
rush.
driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right
It's
now.
stupid. It's like me saying you got a better
Jordan kicks
defense,
to Rose.
run defense. I'm gonna
Fires for
pass the ball.
No good on that one. But let's go the other way with it.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Barkley the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And sometimes it takes a while for all that length and Giannis to catch up to those feet. But once he does, man, he can
Oh, you don't want
explode.
to tell the truth. I'm
And
telling you, I'm
here's
beating
from
your own game.
A rebound by the
What
Nets.
you, I know your
Big
weakness.
Smooth got 9 rebounds in the
Your
game.
team is stronger than mine. Like that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly, a
Man,
foul.
shut up. It's the same thing you did to me when you hit a phone
No,
call.
no.
Shut up. What you jumping there and then I jump into you.
Nah,
Shut up.
dude, that wasn't even know. I wasn't even nowhere near him.
And the
Where
first
were
one
you
for
at?
one
Down on the
is
beach.
good. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the
No one
Clippers.
was nowhere near him.
And the new group in for the
Like I
Nets.
said,
Clint
you make a lot
Capella,
of
he's
work.
checked in
Nah,
for Big Smooth.
You got
Big
to
Smooth
sign
checked in for Antetokounmpo.
Not.
Butler, he's checked in for Barkley.
Keep talking, dude.
And
I
Josh
promise you, I'm
Richardson
over there
subbing
showing
for
you
Damian
over.
Lillard. Here's Westbrook. And Davis pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down to them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Spirits like a
Looks like Josh
year.
Richardson is always
Make a
seeking a shot
3-1
this
deficit.
time, looking for contact as well.
You ain't bad, but you whooped my ass. You whooped my ass a couple times.
I'm going to
And
do it
I
again.
barely won the championship. So
I'm
I said,
gonna
I
do it again.
I had to go in. Because you know, I didn't change my
That's good for
team.
Richardson.
I don't have to
Checking
beat
for
that
the
team. I
Nets.
got to
No,
change it.
you changed everybody.
And Richardson drops them both.
I got rid of people. See,
He's got some
willing
tough
to get
luck
rid
from
of people.
three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Irvin kicks the button. Three-pointer. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched the
I'm willing to get rid of
Well, that's
you.
two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Chance check in for Abdul-Jabbar.
You make stupid choices.
Here's Champ Williamson.
Zion's
I
going to
got
bring
rid
that
of
to the
him.
table right there.
Who?
Zion.
On the
You
board.
never be mad on Zion.
Yeah, then I
To
had
get
Which
his hands
one?
on that roster.
Zion
Which one?
Williams. He's the number 1 overall pick. I got rid of him.
Now here's Butler. He's
See,
tightly guarded.
exactly.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First one falls for him.
I don't hear about it much, but players who've had 5 or 6 seasons in the league, you wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
Out to Russell. Lets it go with a 3. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. From deep, Jordan buries the long-range jumper. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that'll effectively take care of game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Nets.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Beast.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Here's Capella. The shot's good on the
Half of those shots going in. He's tipping them too long.
This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
He should be fouled out by now.
They're going to foul out now. Rotate.
And he knocks down the first one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Moses checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his
And did
shots.
we go through this before? Where I took your team and won, and you have my
There's
team.
45 seconds
Wow, you won by 1 point.
A deep three from Irving.
You won by 1 point.
Bomb from 3-point range.
Kyrie is one of
Yeah, because my controller.
Okay, but you were.
Yeah, because my controller started messing up in the middle of the play. And you shot that play. What the heck, dude?
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for
And but
Brooklyn.
still, my controller's acting crazy. And you shot that with 1 play.
And slam dunk by Butler.
And you won by
They
1.
came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you
Ain't
step
gonna be a
into
pretty
an
one next
opposing
game.
team's arena and you can play with this type of composure,
So you can
boy,
talk.
that food tastes good on
Think
the
you
way
got
out.
this next game.
It's
but
deflected.
I'm gonna
They get
promise
it back.
you.
Here's Davis. He feeds it to Capella. And Davis gets it to go on that assist from Capella.
Yeah, you think you have AD rooted out, but you can use his length, you can use his size, and get another rebound.
Outside Butler.
Nice.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And this
We can
all right,
easily
David,
have-
thank you. That concludes game 2 of the
Get ready, man.
Let me see some. Okay. Gotta jump at the zoo. See him. Let me fame my moves. Bring my hands until I have my face. Duck away. She wanna live it. I take a chance, there's a lot to take. I took her right in and up right away. She need it.
You ain't coming in here.
They got that heat on them.
She let it twirl to the beat. I send no better.
They got the heat on.
Wearing pearls, bits of bees. Only her and my
So I'm not just the only one hot. Not being serious.
I think, yeah.
Turn! That's why you keep asking me. I feel like this heat. I'm making my chest calm.
Let me see some. Okay. Let me see some. Okay. I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide.
Don't you want me to look this shit?
Like, living and grinding, hustling. Hey. That's what men do. If that's my dog, I'ma hold him down like a friend. No, I got him home and I'm feeling shake the town with a pistol. Hey, you know me where they get you. I always been official. Got for any who want an issue. I'm just here to get this money. They should turn it up. Put these on pause to that money. I continue. Max the gas to speed up. I won't ease up, but I don't need a face, but I can't keep up. Let him get next to we up. Telling you lies and what you talk. Step down, these up. And I'm hungry for success. Give me my
That right there is what makes you find people who look at that season. Changing cultures. You can't do all of it.
Mama mad because son ain't go to college. I told her mama let's not worry cause I got it. Money is the object. I gotta stay on top and learn that from my brother Benz. And I always kept that in my knowledge. So cool, yeah, he too modest. She tryna get beside us, got it. Just like my knowledge and I'm tryna get dang, she chose it ain't the same. He cold, I might be fake. I'm cold, still never break that code. I hit this, put it on hit record. I spin that off. If you was looking fun, you might find. She wanted me to be too bad I can't. Numbers money over, keep your family over. I'm go hard for my family, I'm go hard for my dog. Keep nothing but a honey, I'ma get it so I own. Turn the head. For the city, show this. I'm gonna get the money.
Cold hand, sharp pencil, I scribble the stanza as my hands are trembling. Grade 7 made heaven out of words. I began to build a world that only I inhabit. And gotta have it of rapping my chest. I think I'm too passionate, trying to stay away while in the dark. Hope I ain't crashing it. And my little hobby turned to cash now. Thinking about who I be if I listen to doubt. Said I never do it, well look at me now. And girl, oh dream, oh soul, oh dear. Plan B, plan well, the love, no fear. Just waiting, tell you when the time's near. But if I never jump, then I yeah, ain't no problem till you pick up speed. It take college is all you need. And I don't blame you brainwashing all you see. It took me 19 years to finally start to believe. And that's me. Listen. I'm gonna get my way by side. I'm about to money, don't waste my time. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down. I'm on to elevate. I'm on to celebrate. Ain't nobody gonna take my crown. Okay, this is for the kids with depression. The ones whose parental expectations got them stressing. The ones who are better persevere, but they trying to make it, cause they ain't really living in the present. They out here grinding, seeking perfect timing, tuning out the useless voices that discourage rhyming. You're the real child, I'll argue with my destiny. And if my choices don't affect you, why you testing me? And then so late I've been asking why you pressing me. I could cry enough tears to feel Chesapeake. Hold it together, girl, you deserve the world. And if no one else will say it, then I spit it to the mic in the studio. When I land, I play it when you discourage. I know chasing the impossible takes some courage. And I can promise at the end of your journey, when it's all said and done, will nothing feel much better than hearing my you one day. I'm gonna make it already outside. All of the money don't waste my time. Ain't nobody gonna bring me down. I'm on the journey. I'm on to something. Ain't nobody gonna take my pride.
Hey, hey, rise. When I come through Beamer, ain't no X. When I come through cars, ain't no box. If I come through range, ain't no spark. Nah, my Xbox was a spark. On the north court, I put numbers on the board. I financed it all, but who keep it scored? We talking fair pay. I know all things ain't equal, so I pay it for it. The irony of growing up poor is you gotta pay for it. Why you think they for it? Why you think we got about for it? Why you think my got me box for it? For it. I had to fight for it. Some of my cousins for it. A lot of free the guys for it. My king still $1 million mission for it. All my going for it, yeah, the same thing. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it, yeah, the same thing. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it, yeah, the same thing. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it, yeah, the same thing. How you mean? What you know about the team? She like, pull up with let it. I put up with, and I put up with, and I hate when rappers compete. Last line that they said, on the low like ground ball, hustle like loose ball. Skinny, bank bro, bigger than all y'all. Skinny, had to flex up on all y'all. I was a team sport, now it's ISO ball. Went solo on that, but it's still the same. No, I never chase fame, it's a 2-for-1 thing. Everybody think they know me, don't know my middle name. Everybody yelling. Everything I bring to the game, don't show on stat sheets. With me, my business be tax free. International road, it ain't duty free. I'm like, pay me like Jay-Z. All my going for it, yeah, the same thing. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it, yeah, the same thing. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it, yeah, the same thing. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it, yeah, the same thing. How you mean? What you know about the team? When I come through Beamer, ain't no X. When I come through bars, ain't no box. If I come through range, ain't no spark. Kids yelling key like no skills from the parts. that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. In my face like why the fuck I live my business. That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. All this that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. In my face like why the fuck I live my business. Owner is a trillion, need that back so I can fix it. That's a switch to a lead. I'm running, trying to find a way to eat up. Going to survival, I can't find no time to sleep much. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. Hey, do what you want, I shoot for the comments and hope that the money I stack is accumulating. I'm saying about the moves I'm making, double sauces is something I feel in my body, so I ain't no problems, can't move my patience. If I do, I turn any good girl. Most of you, it's not the pure. You come through just to be a little situation, so we try to study and prove. Every day we triple that ready, my execution got an evidence view. Step through the my stomach and belly, I left. I'm in the on my groove. Keep that pressure away, I'm not folding. Ain't no one that gon' step in my chest for the cheddar, that's what it takes to be golden. Make a ring, the money exposure. Keep the money, the back with the high, I didn't see it, call it coaching. Keep the dummy, away from my practice, I hate when they know me. Keep the money hungry, that because everybody, I my close. Back on my head, keep it calm. Gotta watch my hands, the snakes don't slither around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, and bring them long, no more. Keep it calm. Gotta watch my hands, the snakes don't slither around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, and bring them long, no more. That's a switch. All these that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big litties. In my face like why the fuck I live my business. That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. All these that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big litties. In my face like why the fuck I live my business. Owner is a trillion, need that back so I can rich. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. That's a switch every time I shoot that deep one. All these that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big.
Welcome to 2K20.
In my face like water, I live my business. Owner is a trillion, need that back so I can rich. That's a switch to a lead. On, running, trying to find a way to eat. On the fence survival, I can't find no time to sleep. That's a switch every time I shoot from deep.
And on your feet, it's time to meet the starting lineup for your Brooklyn Nets. Starting in 2-0. Well, we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that beat,
Hey, Kevin.
he sure
You want
does.
me to hear my team?
Fantastic, David. Thank you. Here on the 5 for the Clippers. The franchise is out there at Bryant. And there's Champ. And it's LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar right at the 5. And for the Nets, they've got Nba2k20. Miller is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Big Smooth. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
We know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
From past the arc. Offensive rebound, Nets. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing foul.
Durant nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
The franchise passes to LeBron. Rebound by KD. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the next 4-point game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Deflects the pass.
See,
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Out to Miller. Lots of room. Nets with the new shot clock. Big smooth. And another shot. Miller outside. And finally they hit one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Champ. From deep three-point range, Miller grabs the miss. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Miller, the pass to Big Smooth. Lillard with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. You gotta love his hustle. The defense, no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Damian Lillard with the change.
Well, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defender.
see, that's
The pass
BS.
to the franchise. It's from about Antetokounmpo. Here's Katie, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Here's the franchise. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about us.
Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Oh, what a finish!
Good. And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
A shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. It's very frustrating.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Big Smooth. On the wing, Miller. The pass to Jordan. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
BS.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock.
That bad.
He has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Champ. Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Miller, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Champ. And down it goes. Champ
Hard.
that one home.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
Yeah, after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Dude, I had
He
that
deserves
block.
to do some collar popping after that sequence.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. He's skilled at drawing contact.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Valanciunas is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Russell Westbrook comes in for Bryant. And it's Stephen Curry in for the franchise. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
I get that from you.
Miller surveying the floor. wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in. Miller's got his second bucket tonight.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Wasted no time on that one.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Spiked it away.
Opportunity.
Oh my goodness! What a play!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call it ladder climbing.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brooklyn trailing. Miller, the pass to Jordan. Back to Miller. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. That's 7 points for lights out.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Love's checked in. And Love's got the ball here for the Clippers. Up top, Curry, covered by Irving. Curry kicks to Jordan. Fires for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That three ball of Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Barkley gets the bucket.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Passes it to Curry. For three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Irving dishes to Martin. It's stolen by Valanciunas. A pull-up. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then being
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
The Clippers in the lead. Curry deciding where to go with it. The three. The Clippers rebound.
Dude, you was out of freaking whack.
Here's Harris. Second shot. Here's Barkley. And he lays it straight in. Barkley's got 6 points.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possession.
We've got more in store for you right after this.
You got the buzzer now, bro.
When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him.
I think in the past, anytime like
Right, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn if it ain't broke, you have going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for Los Angeles.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Clippers right now, Kevin Love out there with LeBron James. Then it's Curry. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. No good on that one. Good D by Irving. Here's the break. Here's Barkley. And the rejection by Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Nets. Capella goes in. Misses from short range.
Yeah, I seen that.
And Los Angeles guys shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And it's tonight.
Richardson showing his defensive anticipation there with the block shot.
And that one is good. And the Nets lead by 2. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
There you want just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Here's Westbrook. And Barkley sends it back. And he's on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And Brooklyn making a change. Davis is checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Bryant comes in for Russell Westbrook. And the franchise is subbed in for Curry. Now, here's Bryant. No points in the game yet for him.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Up again. He hangs in there and brings in other second chance points.
You know, rebounding is effort and relentlessness, and Butler has that. And he's also a high-energy guy whenever he's on the court.
Here's the franchise. Kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Clippers moving the ball around. Pulls it up. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there toward the deep.
I'll tell you what, he's not going to give in to the defense. Butler really is ferocious. Great job finishing off these tough shots.
Here's the franchise. Boom, he jams it right down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw out.
There's Butler after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's Richardson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, at this point in his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan comes in for Clint Capella, and Miller's subbed in for Irving. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Champs checked in for Kevin Love. Now, here's Bryant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's the franchise. Richardson cover. The franchise passes to James. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the franchise. No good with the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And he finishes nicely on the way. The franchise has got his second bucket of the night.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's LeBron. Abdul-Jabbar passes to the franchise. And stolen by Richardson.
Yes.
Outside, Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
There are very few that can handle a battle with Davis inside. He's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Jimmy Butler, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Richardson. Michael Jordan is checked in for the Clippers. A franchise, that's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's Lillard. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's KD. And it's sent back by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Lillard attacking. He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Brooklyn making some changes. He's checked in for Jordan. Nba2k20 comes in for Davis. And Harris subbed in for Kevin Durant. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Curry's checked in.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient. And when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
There's Big Smooth. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's 1:54 left now here in the second. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Kobe.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Big Smooth. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
I thought I had
Big Smooth the pass to Giannis. The second chance effort.
Still calling
And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And up the floor again, the Clippers running the floor. This is to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Champ. Curry on the wing. Launches it. Outside for Jordan. Got a piece of it. From outside the arc.
What the?
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Miller's got the ball.
I quit. You threw my foot on his head.
First half, this has been.
You threw my foot on his head.
Start, that's for sure.
Curry against Lillard. Here's Kobe, and finished off by Bryant.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis, back and forth we go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The pass to Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Giannis is there. The kick out to Bryant. The dunk and the foul up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. I'm surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Yes. That's why
This
I'm
is
going
the
to challenge.
time
I'm moving
now
all
when the
game
officials
long.
can
Just
review
that.
in closer detail.
I wanted you to do though.
The original
Don't matter,
personal foul. Getting a
Don't
different
matter.
angle can sometimes
Don't
make
matter.
it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed,
That's
and
right,
the one
yeah.
thing with replay review is that when you see
Don't
the
matter,
slow
though.
motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just
It don't
the
hurt
immense
me, it hurts
speed
you.
at which these players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review,
I
the
guess
foul
I gotta go.
was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Irvin has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action to the first two.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz for the Clippers. They were doing anything they could to gain traction in this championship.
Like the other two.
So that's going to do it for our halftime show.
You was up 2-0 last week. Guess we made a comeback.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Curry has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, now you're going to do that. I won't play like that.
Refuses to let contact deter him from scoring. I'm a fan of Lillard's willingness to challenge defenders.
And there's the foul. It's on the franchise.
Don't quit booming.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play.
I wasn't even in charge. I should have challenged it. That was a
Excellent
flaw.
example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And that was a great replay. We just saw of our mobile
Different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that.
and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. And you look at the Beast leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And of course, Jimmy Butler, several spots down.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And
give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still.
And it's Miller with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
James, the pass to the franchise.
Dude, that's a freaking BS play.
In transition, here come the Nets. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Passes to Chief. And thrown by Miller. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Big Smooth. This strong finish with two hands.
You know, Miller has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates to go.
So off the run, the kick out to Bryant. Pass to the franchise.
Dude!
Off target from three-point range.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him,
they
should have done more.
James, stupid idiot. This is your
You know,
fault.
when you see Antetokounmpo
That's why your
make a
dude's
pass
hurt.
like that, tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a
I
player
hope he broke his
and
foot.
decision maker.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Damian Lillard. A different look for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 9. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. He gets it in there.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
Richardson attacking. Nice feed from Valanciunas. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Clippers. The offensive rebound. Outside for Jordan. That's in there. Love with the assist. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass. That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. He lost concentration, too.
And it's sent back by PD. And he gets it back. Curry against Richardson. Outside.
Dang it.
And now the fast break to Durant with the ball. Miller outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call.
Hold up, did he raise his hand?
It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Bullshit. Shoot him.
And the first one drops.
Ball lies.
Both free throws good.
Ball lies again.
Clippers trail by 7. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Curry kicks to Jordan. Beyond the arc. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. Here's Richardson. To the paint. Here's
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And here's the free throws. They're clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
All the officials are all over that one.
clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Brooklyn leading
No
by
fouls.
4. Here's Richardson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Should count.
Impeccable from the line.
Dude, if you don't quit doing all that fake flogging, bro.
You can't do much
Let's get
better
it
than
home,
that,
man.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both shots good from the stripe. Clippers trail by 6. Outside Curry. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the 3rd.
Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Capella, he's checked in for Big Smooth. Davis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Butler, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Irving subbed in for Miller. Here's Jordan. He's got 15.
Oh, dude.
Here's the dish to Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. On deep. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Jordan sends it.
Boy, much respect for the defensive Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, getting his hands up to block shots.
Here's Curry.
Got him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler. An important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Man, the way Curry scores the ball, whether he's driving to the rack or dropping bombs, he is fun to watch.
Dude, you're
with the bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
Pass to Valanciunas. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound by Butler.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature
He's
in here with that whole streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
This is the Clippers missing.
I'll tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Well, it is just to Richardson. He kicks it to Butler.
Oh!
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This BS,
physicality. I mean, Butler never backs away from a challenge. Now, this guy is really one of the more competitive guys in the league.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Barkley comes in for Davis, and Harris subbed in for Richardson. The Clippers also making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. James comes in for Michael Jordan. And the franchise is subbed in for Steph Curry.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the
Thank you. Get off the game.
Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Fires it up.
Not bad, not.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. These
You
players can
know
all shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Kyrie Irving is second. LeBron James third.
Why in the heck are you on the ground?
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their 3-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Really?
Your man was out about he's going to come back in.
He's decided to shoot it.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Brooklyn. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Derrick Rose is checked in for Russell Westbrook. Harris and Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
The Clippers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact into the free throw line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The pass to the franchise. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Clippers have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And just a better job of getting to the line here
in
the second
half. Really, you have to God block me
in the first.
Here's Lillard. Barkley.
It's cool. He threw me out of bounds.
Lead by 10.
They're finding lanes now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They offer more resistance here.
3 points for Lillard. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Love the intensity on defense there. Rose enjoys getting after and making a difference at that end of the floor.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Champ, and it's LeBron James. And there's Bryant, and it's the franchise in at the point guard. Kicks it up to LeBron. From deep point range. That's good. With the assist. Bryant's got 5 assists in the game.
He didn't even take that out.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead early. Harris outside. And
don't shoot.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
You're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Lillard with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively.
Why would you do this in this side of the game?
Big Smooth. He's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for Harris. And Miller's subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Just over a minute play here in the 4th. 7-foot shot. And he can't bank that one in. Clippers trail by 6. Here's the franchise. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to the franchise. And
quit shaking your screen
with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw weaknesses in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Champ. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great ball movement there.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Their defense has been outstanding. Going out on shots and blocking.
No, I have to. It's too close. It's too close.
Post-game like
don't
this,
touch
he
it.
thought it wasn't a good call.
You know, we already made it.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
They know I didn't touch him.
calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
You deserve that.
This is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
Play me? Okay.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. If this game's still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
It's been a really good day for him.
Right!
Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws.
No, I ain't going to hold on for you shoot that.
What you going to do? You ain't going to go challenges.
All right, shoot. You'll see.
The free throw drops for Lillard.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Here's the franchise.
I just found that.
Lillard from solid defense from Lillard. Here's Miller. And Miller slams it down hard.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
A new trick up my
his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Antetokounmpo finds Miller. Nets passing it around. Here's Giannis.
No, ain't out of any left.
Close it down.
All right.
Basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
If we lose this series, is done for.
Here's the franchise for Lillard.
Come
Lillard with the
on!
rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration.
Wow.
Screw you,
dude. Showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch.
Hey, guess what, dude?
Definitely an
Not
emphasis
bad.
jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Damian Lillard. And the Clippers with the change here, too. Valanciunas is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Irving for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Chance got his rebound on the night.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since. Always fun to watch Kobe setting other people up.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. They grab their own miss.
No!
That one goes in there. 6 points for Big Smooth. Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's lights out with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Ah, screw you!
Rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary.
Charge!
I mean,
Yes,
rejecting shots.
Like he set you up.
Oh, great defense.
Both my guys set you up.
Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
James outside.
Should I go for 3? Or should I go for 2?
He dishes it to Bryant. LeBron against KD. The feed now to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Timeout called.
Hold up. Lost timeout.
The Nets. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Here's Irving, got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. James wide open. And a little luck that time, but it drops. James has got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Nets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter.
Don't let him hit a 3 or 2.
KD. No good on the shot. Nice lead from Valanciunas. Bryant has the open look. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 14-6.
Why? In that Tarzan would shoot that.
The kick out to Bryant. Tries again. No good that time. Nets trail by 3. Here's Irving. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
On 6.
Wait again.
Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 1. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Valanciunas. Deep. No good. Shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it.
No foul.
Here's Miller, and the layup is good. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry.
Here's the franchise, and that one goes long. And Giannis will bring it up for the Nets. They lead by 1.
Don't let him hit the 3.
Durant with it. And
he lost it.
And up the floor again, the Clippers running the floor.
And Bryant has always gotten known for being a fierce defender, clogging and digging, jumping on those steals when they present themselves.
For Brooklyn, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the
quarter. He had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident.
No.
Miller finds Durant. Here's
Antetokounmpo.
Who's back up. Big smooth the pass to Antetokounmpo. The 3 from KD doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's the franchise. Defensively by KD. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Here's her shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Kobe. From deep 3-point range. Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 3. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the good 2 and a foul. Either way, they got to score the ball.
3-pointer, Lillard. But they get it back.
The offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
You know, you look at Durant, I don't think he gets enough for his pass. Getting the rock to his guy.
He was just double.
Here's Kobe. Yes!
And Kobe lives for these situations.
You need to get down there quick, dude.
The spotlight, and boy, does he deliver time and time again.
Lillard. Oh, he couldn't let his shot go to force overtime. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game, but with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we got a series on our hands.
We sure do. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of controlling the pace. How do you think you're doing?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
Thank you very much.
Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our
Dang, he's
terrific
stayed
2K
over there.
Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great